I've been traveling the Philippines for a long time now. I've been to several breathtaking places, met some of the most inspiring people, and became part of numerous unforgettable experiences. Palawan, Siquijor, Samar, Cebu, Bohol, Benguet. Just some of the places that are forever etched in my memory. But there is one place in the Philippines that I'll always come back to. One that has always been part of my life, of who I am as a person. That place is the island of Banton, Romblon. In this episode of Epic Adventures, join me as I take you on a quick tour of this quaint little island in the heart of the Philippines where my family is from. Banton is located some 200 kilometers south of the Philippine capital, Manila. It lies in the middle of the Sibuyan Sea between the province of Marinduque to the north and the island of Romblon to the south. The island can always be reached by taking the 8-hour ferry ride from the port of Lucena in Quezon Province. Roro ferries by Montenegro Shipping Lines and Star Horse Shipping Lines regularly stop at the island 3 times a week. Travelers can also take wooden boats from the neighboring islands of Mindoro or Marinduque. The sea crossing usually takes 2 to 3 hours in some of the roughest waters in the Philippines. Banton is a sparsely populated town of around 5,500 people scattered in 17 villages locally known as barangays. Our family lives in the main village of Poblacion, which was established by the Spanish in 1622 around the wooden fort called Fuerza de San Jose. In 1640, a stone fort was built to replace the wooden fort so that it can better defend the community from marauding Muslim pirates. Inside the fort is the Church of San Nicolas de Tolentino, the patron saint of the island. Banton is a small and rustic town with many old houses that are mostly left empty because its occupants are either working in Manila or abroad. Despite its condition, Banton is a tightly knit community, with almost everyone knowing each other's names. Everyone also has surnames beginning in the letter F, which was the letter assigned by the Spanish authorities when Spanish surnames were given in 1849. Getting around the island involves hiring one of the local motorcycle taxis, which is the most affordable way of public transportation. The circumferential road will provide you with awesome views of the island's beaches, coves, and other natural landscapes. Another way of going around Banton is by hiring a small boat, which can be a bit expensive. If the water around the island is not too rough, this is a better way to explore the island's beaches, coral reefs, rock formations, and other attractions. Speaking of coral reefs, Banton has an abundance of it. It is one of Romblon's best diving and snorkeling sites because of the variety of its marine life. Tabunan Beach and Tambak Beach in the west of the island are just two of the places where I did some of my best snorkeling in Banton. After snorkeling in Tambak Beach, I enjoyed just sitting in a wooden bench under the shade of towering coconut trees in a beach that was almost empty except for a few people. The peace and tranquility that you can experience in the island is just priceless. Banton is a mountainous island and was formed by thousands of years of volcanic activity by a now dormant volcano. The highest mountain in the island go as high as 600 meters. As a hiking enthusiast, I took advantage of the opportunity to trek to the nearest mountain, Mount Ginsiba in Barangay Hambian. The jump-off point was just outside the town. The summit can be reached in just an hour of easy trekking. On the summit, you can see a bird's eye view of the town as well as the surrounding islands of Marinduque, Simara, Tablas, Romblon, and Sibuyan in the distance. The Bantoanons, as the people call themselves, are a deeply religious people. Their devotion to God and to their patron saint San Nicolas de Tolentino can be shown in different religious festivities during the year, such as the Binire Festival and the Holy Week festivities.
Bukod sa ang pinagpala sa babaeng lahat, pinagpala naman ang iyong anak na sa
Even at night, the streets light up because of candles held during religious processions. There are also nightly rituals of reading the Passion and Death of Jesus Christ at the cross in front of candlelit altars made by the residents in 14 stations across town. It's another day on the island. I stood by the beach in front of the town to witness the magnificent sunrise that wakes the community up each day. On a clear day, you can even see the teeny silhouette of my own volcano in Albay on the horizon. On the northeast edge of town is Punta Matagal, a rock formation in the shape of a pointy cone that serves as a landmark to anyone coming to Banton. People arriving in the island know they are already in town once they see this prominent rock formation. Before this episode ends, I just want to show more of the island's best kept secrets, its beaches. Banton is Romblon's best kept secret, not only for its unspoiled mountains, crystal clear blue waters, white sand beaches, and diverse marine life, but also for its rich and colorful history, well preserved traditions, and simple, laid back way of life. Even though I may not call this island my permanent home, it is reassuring to know that amid the hustle and bustle of city life, I have a place that I can always retreat to.